Okay, so I'm gonna report about the checklist of analyzing a sales letter. Okay, so first is you have to analyze or have to know what audience is the letter aim. You would want to know who is your target audience for the product. Would it be kids, adults, teenagers, men, women? You have to adapt your message to your audience. Okay, so the second is the is the appeal emotional or rational? Is the appeal effective? When you've analyzed your target audience, you now need to know what approach you would do or how to write your letter. How would you want them? How would you want it to affect them? Second is, uh, would you want them to feel something? Would your approach be emotional? Would you want them to think rather than to feel? Then your approach should be rational. You have to address your audience needs. Okay, so is the opening effective? What are the techniques to capture the reader's attention? Your opening should be interesting enough to hold your reader's attention, and so that he would still want to read the rest of the letter, uh, and he wouldn't get bored. Okay, so the next one is the central selling point and emphasize. And does the letter emphasize the reader's benefits? Your letter should emphasize the fact that your reader would benefit and gain something from what you're selling. Okay, so the next one is how does the letter build interest in the product or service? The letter should make your product interesting. It should tell how or why is your product better than the others and what sets it apart. What makes it special? Okay, so the next one is how is it how is the price introduced? Your price should sound responsive or reasonable. Your price should sound reasonable and you should offer promos and discounts so they would get hooked. The next one is how does the letter anticipate your how does the reader's persistence and counter arguments? Your letter shouldn't leave any room for questions or what ifs. What action is to be taken and how is the reader motivated to take that action? What motivations spur the readers to act quickly? You should make sure that by the end of your letter, your reader would want to buy your product immediately. You can do that by offering promos and early bird discount or discount for buying early. Okay, so the next part of the report would be writing successful online sales messages. The first checklist on the checklist is communicate only with those who have given information. People get annoyed when you send them random email messages or spam messages about stuff they don't need. The next is craft a catchy subject line. You need something that would hold your reader's interest. You have to keep the main information above the fold. Because once you have your reader's interest, that's the time you can lay out all your manifesto and you would want them to be you would want them to get into the mood. Okay, so make the message short and conversational and focused. You would want to get hold of their attention, get onto the point, and not bore them with long messages. Convey the urgency, sprinkle testimonials throughout the copy, and prove means of opting out. That's it. Thank you.